Hello friends, welcome to my latest video. This is a complete comparison between the two versions of Godbeast Megazord. Well, the third one is kind of doesn't count because it's based on the previous version that has it's a full-size one with die-cast metal and heavy-duty plastic. So yeah, just I'm gonna pair the two full-size ones in the meantime, and then in the back of the Godbeast Megazord on the left is the original Dino Megazord, which we'll get to him soon. So what you're seeing here is the previous version and the two recent versions from that feature-length Chinese film, The Return of the Green Dragon. There's a lot of things about it that need to be described. Of course, you know the one on the left here is the first release. Of course, there was another one that came with a chrome sword and a plastic version of the Red Phoenix that forms his chest plate. But this is the original right here. So, and on the right is the retool of a retool of a retool. And I know there is another one that was released in about the same year that was based on this version, but when I was told it was made out of shampoo bottle plastic and it no longer has the function to turn into tank mode. And doesn't have the die-cast chest plate that forms into the Red Phoenix. So that one is mostly a retool of a retool. With these three here together, they're just nearly identical. Yeah, because of the design and everything. Before I review these guys, I want to introduce somebody to you. Yeah. This is my cat Nathaniel here. He is yeah, a big lazy bum. He's a sleepyhead, and he has a thing for toys. So I would, if I had the time, I'd make him my assistant for this video. I'm gonna do his thing right now. Okay, so about these two, first we'll look at this one right here. This is the downsized version. It's a kind of a floppy mess. You can see right here the ball joints are extremely loose, including on the leg, the other arm, and the head itself. Look at that. This one's okay. It's not as loose. It's very tight. That's the only. But if you here, you can fold the tail on the back. Look, it just flops over. Yeah, so although it does hold together nicely, and he is very similar, but he's got a more upgraded design. But yeah, he's not as good as the die-cast version, and he comes with his new sword here. I will now explain in another video what this sword does. It does separate, but yeah. Oh, you can see he's got these Gatling guns sticking out in the back here. You can actually take this this turtle shield off and store him in his back. Yeah, like I said, he's a really floppy mess. Yeah, well, these two I forgot to point out. Yeah, so there's this whole socket right here. So move that tail down a little. Hold on. Yeah. Also, you can take the shield off in these wings here, these big wings, and you can attach it to the turtle shield, and have a turtle shield with wings. Very nice. But this one here has it too, but I'll get to that. So we'll just set him aside. I still like the head sculpt here. Yeah, nice. Yeah, see that. All right. Now getting back to these guys. They both have turtle shields. This one, and of course this one. The head on this shield here is slightly slanted, except for this one. It's more straight than this here. I mean, most of the original release of the Godbeast Megazord had a problem with their shield with the towards head slanted. But this plastic has a better feel than this one. This one feels more cheaper than this. I mean, it really has a really nice plastic feel. I mean, the gold designs in here are the same. They're both the same mold. The handle here, let me show you. This is not well sculpted. This is has mold degradation compared to this. This one here has a nice crisp sculpt, as you can see here. Also, the socket sticks out more on this one than it does on here. Okay, that's about it for the shields. Oh, the Chilean limbs. I'll just take one of them to show you. They're pretty much the same, right? Well, not entirely true, because with this one, you can essentially take this off, like that. But this, you can't. It's stuck there. These are molded together, and you can't do nothing about it. So, and you can't adjust it either. With this one, you can. I mean, the foot here sticks on nice and tight, and well, DM Fighters had hit it, and one of the front paws doesn't stay up very good. It was very loose, so you can adjust it, which is a good thing. Okay, let's look at the head sculpts. Almost gone on the mammoth shield there in the back. Yeah, it's got a very nice head sculpt. The more nice straight face compared to the other one. There's the gold eyes and everything. The gold design. Oh, the nose here has a little paint wear because of the disassembly of the Godbeast Megazord. A nice heavy-duty die-cast chest plate here. And the plastic is almost as amazing as the original Dino Megazord in the background. So, yeah. Plus, it has a launching gimmick here on the White Tiger. Yeah. Okay, that's about it for this guy. Oh yes. Okay, leave this out. The tail won't go into place. Yeah, I already reviewed that back in 2010 when I was reviewing the Godbeast Megazord. Yeah, so not much you could do about that. It has a ball spike too. Okay. Now we get to this guy. Guess I could call him the Godbeast Megazord too. Yeah. Yeah, this has gotten a little cheaper on this one. But the head sculpt, he looks more frowny than the other one. And plus he painted his eyes blue. And this White Tiger does not have a launching missile gimmick at all. The Red Phoenix shield separates into three parts, excuse me. Of course, it's been reimagined. The design has been reimagined. It's not longer reminiscent of the pterodactyl from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And the wings can attach on the back. This was retooled. You can't do it on the original here, because they added these hole sockets here that you can assemble these pegs on here. Also, I'm going to show you something else with the shield. Let me get this one now. That was a little harder to get off. All right. Yeah. They look almost the same. Yeah. They have these hole sockets here for the shield, but they will not fit into place. I tried hard with both of them on each side, and they will not fit in. If they did, they would be something like this. I almost dropped it. Okay. Something like that. It would look something like that if they were workable, but they're not, unfortunately. And that's kind of a bummer. You can do it with the smaller version that I just showed you, but not this one. These will not fit into places. The pegs are way too big and the sockets are way too small. So, okay, that's about it for the wings and the shield. Let's look at the swords. Okay. Now, this sword, you can actually fit into the whole socket of the Godbeast Megazord. But this one, the second one, the third one came with, you can't. It's impossible because they just didn't think it through. This is actually from an oversized version of the new Godbeast Megazord, which is what I was trying to order online, but it wasn't described. So I ended up getting another smaller version. So this goes to the oversized version of the new Godbeast Megazord, not this one, because yeah, if you want to put a sword in this one's hand as well, you're going to have to use the sword from this version. Because, yeah, I like the plastic feel on this one. It's very nice and solid. Yeah, see? That's the way to go. With this, they just added that with this version, and they didn't plan very well. So you can't use it with this. Also, these can separate here, these blades. They're very tight, I have to point out. Okay. They're supposed to go with the White Tiger, but there's no peg to put them on this one. So they're useless. And, yeah. That's another thing about it. Yeah. They both have the same articulation, except this one has ratchet joints in its hips. This one, not so much. He does have articulation in his shoulders, but yeah, they took the ratchet joints out of that as well. Also, these are no longer buttons; they're just molded plastic on here, and you can't shift it to tank mode. This one still has it, you know. You can still do it with this. Yeah. See here. Yeah. So, with that button, you can still shift it to tank mode and back. It's pretty nice. There. Well, this one looks just as good. It's not as good plastic. And there's another thing I should show you too. The tail on the green dragon is not two parts that move. It's only one now. And there's no space where you could fold these all the way in for the White Tiger. Only this version has it. Not so much with this. The head looks a little cheaper compared to the White Tiger's head looks a little cheaper compared to this one. Yeah. Although the green dragon looks nearly the same. If you look closer here, these are narrowed down. These are still reminiscent of the Dino Megazord. These are sticking out. Well, they're both, their thighs have a nice silver to it still. The necks too. The necks is still, yeah, nice and thick here. They have nice ratchet joint click to it. This one, both the White Tiger and the Green Dragon, they just narrowed it down as well. And there's an ugly gap here too. Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah, they also doesn't have a ball spike, and the tail stays in better. See, actually, you don't have to fuss with it. This one, it's just nothing doing. So if I put him standing straight, he'll fall on his backside. So I had to tilt him over a little more so he won't fall over. That's another thing about it. Don't know why it is, but Yeah, it's there. Okay, so when we return, I will review them into their separate animal Zords and show you the difference between them as well. So, just so you get a kick out of the comparison between these guys. Although, still has a better plastic as this version, the original Dino Megazord. Yeah. You think I was going to leave him out? Nah. Not really. He needs to be described as well. He still has all his functions for the tank mode and such and such. Yeah, this guy is awesome. He's truly awesome. Yeah, the stickers are getting old on the mana shield here. You see that? Yeah. Well, I had this for decades. This guy. He's still top notch. So, okay, so that's about it for the comparison between these guys. So stay tuned for part 2. It's coming up soon, and hope you like this video. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks, and may the power protect you.